Hey guys, this is Mr. 3D Hero, and today I'm bringing you another MGO ideal map ideas. And this time I'm going to be bringing you 3 other maps that I believe that could be added into the from single player into the MGO. Now these are just ideas, like I said, and whether they actually be usable or playable is really up to you to decide. So straight away, let's start with Lufa Valley. Yeah, I'm sorry about this, but I can't pronounce that properly. But Lufa Valley is a medium to large map where Code Talker's mansion is based on. Now, a lot of you have said and mentioned how you want the Code Talker's mansion to be available as MGO map. So here's a brief example of it. It's a medium to large map. It has 3 sections to it. We have the top section that has the mansion. We have the middle section that's mainly the waterfall and the cliff. And then we have the bottom section that has a bit of the jungle. Now, if it's going to be based in an MGO map, we have to separate it, preferably from either the jungle to the valley, or preferably make it from the valley cliff to the mansion. If it was me personally designing the map, I'll make it from the valley cliff to the mansion, as from the valley cliff to the mansion, it'll be a good start, it'll be a good spawning point for A or B team, and B team can spawn from the back of the house. Now this area has a lot of areas to hide behind. It's great for covering different types of ground. It's good for scouting. Anyone can get in and out. There's no hidden passages or anything like that, so you have to go out in the open, but there's always ways of getting around it. The mansion would be a great area for rush type maps. Think of it like Rust Palace, where in Rust Palace you'll be based within, well, most of the fight is based within the building. This is how I would see it as well for Code Talker's map. So with that area there, we can add some stationary weapons as well, so we can give the defending or attacking team something to struggle against. It wouldn't need any vehicles at all, as the area, like I said, has enough places to hide and cover. Great for sniping, great for infiltrators when it comes down to sneaking and getting in and out. Great for enforcers, as enforcers can be the main spearhead, and overall just be a great map. C&D wise, it could be split into 2 sides. We can have the area where it splits off by the waterfall, that can have 1 point for capturing an objective, and inside the inside the mansion, you can have another objective based in there. Or if it's based on rush, we can have 2 objectives based within the building. One could be on the top floor, one could be on the bottom floor. Maybe we can even expand it. Maybe we could expand the bottom bit, the area where you first meet Code Talker. We could preferably maybe like knock out some walls, maybe build in another underground layer, something like that. But that's just one example of an MGO map that we could have. Ideally, one basing it around players, it'll have to be at least 6. It would be great for 6v6, and overall it would be a good potential map. Our next idea is Nova Braga Airport. Very large map, something that will be something the same size as Azura Mountain, but much larger. It has lots of flat plain, lots of buildings. It'll be ideal for scouts, for sniping. Infiltrators will have a great time when it comes down to, like I said, infiltrating. A bit stupid really, but enforcers, the same. Enforcers can be either sneaking or fighting back. Since the map is so large and most action will be occurring in the middle section, it'll be ideal to add in some vehicles in the section that can act as cover, or some containers or anything really, just to make it so that not everyone that runs in the middle will get sniped or killed straight away. It also needs quite a bit of cover as well, as the only available cover that will be there is either go on the rooftops or the buildings. So ideally adding in some containers or some unused boxes as well that can be used as cover will be also necessary. It'll be quite a great map, as from left side we have one building that can spawn for A team. On the right side we can use it to spawn the B team. And then both sides will clash straight into the middle, and the fight will always be constant and you'll never be far away from the fight. Now that would be if it's not rush. If it was rush based, we would use the right side, preferably the building of where you would meet the inspector, where you have to infiltrate a building where the inspector is, and he's meeting up with a security guard and they're having talks. perfectly we can make that building there the rush area. That it'll be quite great, as the back area doesn't have a lot of cover, but cover can be added into it whenever. The building is big enough to have first floor, lower floor, and rooftop action, and it would quite remind you of Rust Palace as well, considering how similar it is in design, except everything's more enclosed, and there's not much of a chance of you being sniped from outside. So that's one of my ideas for Noble Bragger. Honestly, the map is good. 6v6 will be more ideal. 12v12 will be perfect for when you're playing it in normal, not non-rush. C&D, it'll be good for C&D. Bounty Hunter will be 50-50, considering that depending on which one you play. If you play rush, Bounty Hunter will just turn into an all-out TDM. If you play non-rush, it will be quite slow game, considering that fact the rooftops will be covered with snipers. If it's going to be Sabotage instead, Sabotage will be quite good, ideal. But only issue with that is, like I said, the rooftops with snipers, as they can take aim at the missile whenever they like, and the fact that it's going to be based in the middle section, or maybe they could base it in one of the buildings with an open top rooftop. Anyway, that's going to help with making the objective a bit more harder for the attacking team. So anyway, our next MGO map that I have as an idea is Sorek Power Plant. This map is a medium-sized map with a lot of high ground for advantage views with good number of cover available. It has lots of hiding spots from left side to right side. Left side mainly having most of the power cores and power station, and the right side will have most of the buildings. The right side has the rooftop accessible, so it'll be great for snipers, and snipers can also climb onto one of the power poles and use that as an advantage view. Only issue with that is the fact that they'll be very open, and being attacked from left, right, front or backside is accessible for them, so anyone from the outside will be able to take them out quite easily. The only one issue with this current map is the fact that because the area is so enclosed for the left side when you're entering the area, the fact that it's so, like I said, so enclosed, it's gonna cause issues when it comes down to, say, A team coming in and attacking the area. The fact that A team would have to spawn in from the outside of the gate, they would have to move forward just to have an advantage of getting in. If the B team will be the team that would start at the very top of where the gate is closed before you enter and meet Salamanthropus, the fact that B team will be able to just rush down on them very quickly would make it quite unfair. So unless we can balance this out and make it so that both teams are able to have a chance to meet up in the middle and fight back equally, and make it so that A team has a chance to fight back, then this map could be quite unbalanced, especially for players that don't know how to react. Now, the best way to fix this is to make it so that we have a secondary spawn available within the area. Maybe we can make a secondary spawn by the right side of the building for A team. If A team fails to push up and get past the gates, they can spawn on the right side of the building, or better off, they can spawn on the left side to where the power plant is and such. But yeah, that's one of the major issues that I kind of thought through, and I'm not 100% sure if this map will be capable. It's a good map overall, and it has a good vantage view for a lot of the action, and it would maybe require a bit of cover. It has plenty of cover available, and this map would be quite amazing when it comes down to infiltrators. But like I said, because of the wide area and how it's designed, it would need to be further looked into. Now, when it comes down to game modes, C&D will be great, as if you keep going up on the area and you go to top left, there's a little building there, a little unused building that I've never seen anyone at all use, or even any guard use, that could be used for planting one of the objectives. Or we can use the building on the right. The only issue with the building on the right though is that it only has one floor. If they could revamp it and make it so that inside the building we have first floor, second floor, and maybe third floor, maybe then will be better. Make it accessible, make first floor accessible to the rooftop. So instead of going through the back and climb up the ladder, we can also go inside the building, go to the third floor and get to the rooftop. It makes it a bit more easier if people are camping out on the top of the roof. Bounty Hunter will be quite good because it's enclosed and small. It'll be easy to fight back against each other and take away tickets from both sides. When it comes down to capturing people, it's 50-50, like most maps. If it's going to be Sabotage now, Sabotage will have to be fought through, considering that there's not many areas to where the bomb can be placed and then be taken out quite easily. If A team, for example, took out the security for the bomb and tried to field on it, B team will be able to have a clear good shot of taking it out, considering that there's not many areas that's blocking it for them. So either they could place this bomb on the roof, or maybe just leave it in the middle. So it'll be more of a firefight rather than filtering the bomb. And in this situation there, you might as well just blow the bomb up instead of filtering it. So that's just a few ideas of MGO maps. I've got some other ideas and some really unique ideas that some of you might enjoy for MGO maps. If you enjoyed the comment, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe or share. Leave a comment as well if you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, then maybe just leave a dislike, but please don't leave a dislike because I don't really want one. But if you do insist on leaving a dislike, leave it. Maybe leave a comment explaining what you didn't like about the video, and if there's anything else you'd like me to cover, just message me or leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon.